Hi everybody, welcome to TheMakeupChair. So recently I did a video on all my favorite type of brushes, and then I thought I would show you guys this really nice kit for like a beginner. This has pretty much everything that you're going to need, and this is by Eco Tools, and I picked this up for my mom. I think it was about €45, but it was half price, so I got it for a little bit cheaper. And I got this for her birthday because she didn't have any brushes and she loves these. And these are vegan friendly, and my mom's a vegan, so I'm going to show you guys what's in here. Open it up. This kit pretty much has all the brushes that you would need if you're starting out, and it's a great little travel size kit as well. So this is the container, and on it says 5-piece brush set. That actually means you get 4 brushes and this, which is the Eco Tools little bag that you can keep them in. So it's like a travel kit. So here are the 4 brushes that you get. You have one for buffing in powders, so that's kind of one thing ticked off. It can be buffed in powders, or you can use this for mineral powders as well if you use mineral makeup. So you have a nice little cute Kubuki brush. It is tiny, like look at it compared to my hand. It's just really, really small. So then they also have this one here, and this can be used for either bronzer or it can be used for blush. So you've got kind of 2-for-1 thing. That's tend to be what I do. I don't tend to carry around too many brushes. I don't separate them. I tend to have one that I use for bronzer and one that I use for blush at the same time. What you don't want to do is to use, say, your kind of powder brush or your setting powder brush as your brush for bronzer and your brush for blush, because that way you can either end up with a really pink face or really bronzed face when all you wanted to do was to set your makeup. So keep these two separate. Then you also have these 2 brushes here. One of them is a concealer brush. Now if you're not a big fan of using a concealer brush, you can also use this for pressing on your eyeshadow. So you can use this for applying your eyeshadow. It also works with cream but powdered eyeshadow as well, because it's that type of texture. Then you also have a nice, and this is the best thing about this kit, but you have a nice blending brush. This is their eyeshadow blending brush. It's fantastic. It is really hard to find a good blending brush in a mini sized kit, but this is fantastic. I love this. So I love the fact that it has the 4 kind of essential brushes that you could possibly need to have in a kit, and the fact that it has that little bag, you know, you just pop them inside and you have all the little brushes that you could possibly need, and that's it. That's, you know, perfect. So if you are a beginner and you haven't bought any brushes and you're thinking about buying brushes but you don't want to buy like a really expensive kit, then maybe this is something that you would like to try. I picked this up in Boots, but I think you can probably get this online, and pretty much everywhere in America seems to have these, because I know a lot of Americans tend to use this. These brushes are super soft, really easy to blend, really easy to use. They have a nice handle for holding them, and they have pretty much everything that you could possibly need. You are looking for a little brush set and you're just starting out, this is something to try. I'm Shady Katie, and thank you for watching.